If anybody anywhere, including on YouTube, tells you that they can tell you within 3 steps, just in 3 steps alone, how to open up a private practice, then they're wrong. Hi, welcome back to my channel, Mental Health with Melissa. I'm Melissa. If you're new here, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for more content as I post new videos every single Sunday and Wednesday. Subscribing to my channel really helps me get mental health information out there to our communities of color and tons of free LCSW test prep, which leads me to my next point that I have my social work study with Melissa program that will be available for purchase March 31st. And if you're interested in that, then head to the link in the description box below for more information. So today we're going to be talking about starting a private practice. And so if you're interested in learning more, then stay tuned. The number one question that I usually get from colleagues or from people that watch my channel is how to start a private practice and what you need to do to start a private practice. And so I am going to be going over 3 things that you need to know to get that started. So go ahead and keep watching if you want to learn more. So I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it because I don't want to waste any time. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is to do research and carve out time to study and put in the work to figure out how to open up a private practice. Okay, so the reason why I'm saying this is because people usually come to me or will come to others that have a private practice and just ask everything that they want to ask to get it done. But the truth of the matter is that you have to be willing to put in the time to read about all the different nuances of opening up and maintaining a private practice. If anybody anywhere, including on YouTube, tells you that they can tell you within 3 steps, like just in 3 steps alone, how to open up a private practice, then they're wrong because you actually have to do the work. This video is really simply to tell you what some of the basic steps are, but at the end of the day, this video will not give you the whole picture on how to open up and how to maintain a business because there's a lot of work, a lot of reading, and just a lot of information that you're going to have to learn. So that's my first tip. And the first step to open up a private practice. I read about maybe 3 books on starting a private practice before I actually started it. And that really helped me because I was coming from a place of knowledge and I was coming from a place of having understood the business side of things. So when I did first get started, I did ask a colleague that I knew that had a private practice, and she was only able to give me, her impressions. She wasn't able to give me all the ins and outs, and that's because you really have to put in the work and learn yourself. Under that subset of the first step is learning, again, reading what you need to read to obtain more information and knowledge about the private practice setting, but also you're going to want to learn how to market. You're going to want to learn how to network. And all of these things are really learned through reading and research. So that's something that you're going to have to do if you want to start this whole new journey in life, which leads me to the second tip or the second step, which is to get a website and pay to be on a therapist search website. So that may sound like Psychology Today or any other sort of platform. And the reason why is because you're really not going to have a place for anybody to find you as a therapist if you don't have your services marketed out there. And that's the first thing that you need to do. So it is an investment because you're paying to put a website out there, to get a domain name, and to list your services on an actual search engine. But you know what? You are putting that money towards your private practice, and it's an investment at the end of the day. Lastly, the third step I would say would to be conduct consults. And when I say conduct consults, I mean when people start calling you and asking you if you're taking new clients, you're really going to want to offer them a free 15-minute consult so that you can share about your niche and your expertise, and you can ask them about what it is they're looking for, because that's going to really ensure that the population that you want to serve is going to be your primary client base, and it's also going to ensure that you're going to be able to give the services to the person that is calling to inquire about therapy. So that's going to probably be more towards the end. Like I said, that's the third step. Under the first step, really commit to putting in time and effort into reading about private practice, the business side of private practice, the mental health side of private practice, and the liability, and all of those different things that you're going to need to know, because it really differs for each practitioner. And I can't emphasize that enough. Anyway, I hope that was helpful. I tried to make this a very short and sweet and brief sort of video because I, again, want to empower you to read and to do your own research about private practice and how it may benefit you or how it may not benefit you, because it's not for everybody. And I can't tell you that, because you're the one that is going to be doing the therapy with the population that you want to do it with. So you're going to want to ask yourself some really key questions about starting this new venture, and that includes what type of therapy do you want to provide, who do you want to provide it to, and again, looking into more of the nuances about liability, insurance, marketing, all of that stuff. If you're willing to put in the work, then it is worth it at the end of the day. But if you're not going to really be able to reap the benefits of it. So I would suggest definitely starting there. I didn't get my first few clients until I believe the second or the third month that I had started my private practice. It really takes time. So hang in there, you got this, and remember, managing mental health matters.